Everybody here smells like really tan Portland Ken. Tune into NBA TV this weekend for a pair of doubleheaders beginning tomorrow with the Mavs and Pelicans at 8 and the Lakers and Clippers at 10:30. Then on Saturday, the Rockets take on the Pels at 7, followed by the Warriors and Blazers. Hey, really tan Portland Ken at 10. And finally, ring in the new year, Monday night, with players only. Spurs and the Celtics.
Baby.
You working, Candace?
We'll be there.
Yeah, coverage begins at 7.
I'm going to be in Phoenix with Chuck.
We're supposed to have Isaiah Champagne.
Oh, Chuck. All right, Mark Ace. That was a good one, Mark Ace.
Here it is again. Do you have to make that face when you do it?
Because I know America get to see this smelly deliciousness.
God, dog. All right, here we go.
I love these Milwaukee Bucks uniforms.
Knicks and Bucks.
Chuck, you said he put on 40 pounds of muscle?
He's put on 40 pounds since he got to the NBA.
Well, Noah Vonleh swatted that one.
Noah Vonleh's actually played well.
Chris Middleton, 12 points in the first.
Oh, give me that.
Give me that.
Give me that.
Oh, give me that.
I like the way he took it to the freak, though. Oh, my goodness.
And there is a wall-to-wall Antetokounmpo.
Shaq, have you ever seen a player can take like one dribble and get from half court? Oh, my goodness.
Brooke Lopez in the house. He had 17.
No, size, no.
Luke Cornett got a start for the Knicks instead of Enes Kanter. And he responded with 23, tying his career high. Embiid hit him in the nose the other day. That's why he's got the two shiners in the mask.
Quit trying to play defense. I told you, nothing good can happen when you play defense.
Middleton had 25.
Oh,
Freak.
You don't need no jumper when you got that.
There's some strides
You
right
don't need
there.
no J when you got that.
Giannis had 13 in the fourth quarter, finished with 31.
3 people.
Oh, good
Oh,
pass.
my goodness.
Oh, bad
Well,
pass.
first of all, where's he going?
You're just trying to draw and kick. Oh, he got hit in the left nostril. Yeah, watch that.
Those guys had words, and then Giannis got a T, and Kanter got 2.
Well, for what?
Yeah, Canter ain't scared.
Well, he's got the,
Yeah, Canter ain't scared.
head-to-head
Tough.
thing going on there.
Why is that? Why would you toss somebody for that? Give me a break.
Kanter unhappy with losing his starting spot and not too thrilled with the ejection either.
Oh, well, listen, I like Cantor a lot as a player. I don't think he should be benched.
Oh, there's the freak again.
Woke that man up.
31 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, all in a night's work
Kind of muscular, Chuck.
for the Greek
Yeah,
freak.
he had a great picture in this magazine. He put on 40 pounds as he got to the NBA. He looks great.
14 times. He's had at least 30.
Cornett was 7 for 11 from 3.
Yeah. The 6-game losing streak matches the Knicks' season high. Bucks points in the paint, 52-28. They're number 3 in the league there, and 57-43 rebounding advantage. The number 1 rebounding team in the NBA are the Milwaukee Bucks. And finally, Lakers and Sacramento Kings. Out there at Golden One Center.
This is
No LeBron.
This is a must-win for the Kings.
They didn't start off that way.
There's no way they should lose to this team without no LeBron.
Well, how quick is De'Aaron Fox?
He the fastest guard, Candace?
I think he is.
Faster than John
Said that
Wall?
last
I
week.
think he is.
Yeah, he said it last week. Then Russell came
Russ
in and
has
punched him in the mouth.
Lonzo Ball for 3.
Okay. Big baller brand.
You know,
Lonzo Ball again for 3.
Dave Yeager and a lot of those guys are doing a fantastic job in Sacramento.
They turn it over. Lonzo ahead of the pack.
We saw Lonzo tonight. I mean, he played with the comfort. I think he has the ball in his hands a little bit more with LeBron out, and that's the way he's used to playing.
And that's one of the things that's going to be interesting because LeBron dominates the ball so much. He played a lot freer tonight.
Kyle Kuzma, 34 on the night.
This was a big win by Sacramento.
You're giving it away, man. Spoiler alert. 23 points for Kuzma at the half.
They sit around and waited for our highlights.
Yes. Kuzma again.
At 1:43 in the morning.
And the Lakers starting to pull away.
Oh.
Brandon Ingram. Yeah.
B.I.
And when they found Tyson Chandler right here, it was a 15-point lead, 104-89 with about 6.5 minutes to go.
I just don't understand. Lakers.
Shumpert hit a 3. Willie Cauley-Stein took a little feed from Fox.
Oh, with the finish.
And then it's Bogdan Bogdanovic.
You know what's interesting about this game, Ernie?
Yes.
This to me was an NBA game where all the teams are pretty much even. The only thing separating the teams are stars.
Now, you see Lonzo comes up gimpy right here with the left calf.
He just had some cramps. He cramped up earlier in the game.
That's right. He would miss the last minute 45 of the game.
I got something for him, Ernie.
I know you do. Some icy hot.
Icy hot. Man up.
Look at this. 116-114. Time running out. Bogdanovic.
Tough shot.
He's shooting that bitch.
117 to 116.
He's shooting that bitch right there.
Sacramento Kings come from 15 down.
This is just a hell of a shot. This is great defense by Tyson. That's just a hell of a shot.
Candace, anybody with Vitch in their last name can shoot. Maravich, Onilovich, and this Vitch.
117 to 116.
Bogdanov.
Kings winning some close games here this year too. They're 8-2 in games decided by 5 points or less, and on the year they are now 19-16. This from a team that won 27 games a year ago. Time now for the move of the night, presented by NBA 2K19.
Who can shoot Shaq?
Anybody with a Vitch in their last name.
And here comes
Look.
Bogdanovic again.
I love working with
scintillating comeback by the
Like
Kings.
that move right there.
So they were going
the
for
home
the three,
folks.
or
I think they
were going for
it.
it? That's the way they drew it up?
They got all these young players, man. They got a bright future.
Oh, it's his house. It's my house.
Barkley's out too. This is a good win.
What are you going to see from the Lakers now with LeBron out? And there's no telling how long. The last report was it could be multiple games. But the narrative seems to be, okay, we're going to see what impact LeBron has had to this point in the season, how much has rubbed off. Now can these guys win games when LeBron is watching, Candace?
Well, we watched them in the Golden State game. Their lead increased when LeBron went out. So they're capable of winning, but I think, Lonzo's going to have the ball in his hands a lot more, which is good. He's able to facilitate, score, be a little bit more aggressive with the ball. And you're going to learn a lot more about these players with LeBron out. But they're still looking for that third guy, and it's the same story. I mean, it's Kuzma and Lonzo. Who else? When it's LeBron and Kuzma. Lonzo doesn't have the ball in his hands as much, so he's not effective. So I think it's just they're always in search of that third scorer.
When you play with a guy like LeBron, you have to, two things. One, you always have to be ready, and sometimes you have to sacrifice your game. We all know Lonzo Ball loves to have the ball in his hand, but not with LeBron. So you could change the game up a little bit, run, try to get easy buckets. But when LeBron draws and kicks it to you, you got to be ready to knock that shot down.
Well, without LeBron, I see a bunch of losses. They're not going to win a lot of games without LeBron, plain and simple. They beat a solid Sacramento, lost to a solid Sacramento, but they're not going to beat the elite teams. I think their next game, the Lakers' next game is at...
well, they're home with the Clippers, they're home with the Kings, they're home with OKC, and then they're home with the Knicks.
Well, the only game that's probably a sure win is the Knicks. Those other games are pick'ems. I mean, Doc Rivers has done a fantastic job this year. They play the Kings again. The Kings, David Yeager and Vlad have done a fantastic job. And then OKC is playing great. So the only team I think they can win a game against is the Knicks. Walk into it, brother. There you go.
Oh, I see.
See, I told you, brother.
That's life-changing, Charles.
I'm telling you, brother.
Life-changing.
Come on down. That's how you put on cologne, America. You don't spray it, you walk into it.
On more your face than your body,
Just when I thought Chuck couldn't be even more in love with himself.
Stacey, don't be a hater. Everybody can't look this good. Come on, man. Hey, Stacey, don't be a hater. Just marvel at the man, this beautiful, this thing right here.
Whatever that says.
You
mean the money maker?
She hates on the money maker. Come on, baby.
We've got more shows still to come. Shaq and a Fool returns.
Stacey's a hater.
I'm back.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
She's a hater. Probably laid at home with some curlers in her hair.
Unbelievable first quarter For the NBA's scoring leader, James Harden had 17 in the first quarter, had nothing in the second quarter, and a 17-point Houston lead reduced to 2 at the break. It is 57-55.
Where you go, brother?
You apparently are looking at one of the guests here.
You don't know what that
Wait,
means.
but Tennessee beat Auburn.
And
Well,
LSU
so did-
beat Tennessee
so did
and Auburn.
Georgia.
All right, we're not talking about
Yeah,
that. We're talking about
LSU
Auburn.
Well, you know,
Both
Auburn's
of
playing
y'all.
in a bowl game tomorrow. Which one Tennessee playing in?
We waiting.
Okay.
American
Waiting for next
Express
year.
halftime report, boys and girls. Ernie Johnson, Shaq is back. Charles is here. Candace Parker sitting in for Kenny Smith tonight.
We fired Kenny, America. I'm so glad I told you.
We're going to miss you, Kenny.
I'm not going to miss you, Kenny. I'm not going to miss you, George Jefferson, at all.
Kenny, I'm just keeping your seat warm. You got it back in 2019.
Just heard through Charles that I was fired from TNT. Congrats, Candace. Charles didn't realize that I'm fired for the rest of 2018. See you next year, sucker. SUCCA, sucker.
That's pretty good.
Let's go to the American Express teammates, shall we? First half of this Houston-Boston game with the Houston Rockets up by 2, and Harden with his 17, Eric Gordon 13, and Clint Capella with 13 points and 8 rebounds. He's had 23 rebounds in each of the last 2 games, and you see the rest of the team with 14 points. But Candace got her eye on James Harden in the first half he had.
Yeah, I mean, Chuck spoke about it. He spoke about it all season. He's the toughest person to guard in the half court in the NBA. His skill set, his ability. Obviously, Boston wants to take away that three-point shot, but it's easier said than done. He's shooting 5 for 10 from below and 1 for 6 or 1 for 5 from 2. You know, you make him put it on the floor, he goes past you. Gordon doesn't stand a chance right here, hands down, playing with him, knocks down the jump shot.
Candace,
That wasn't a travel that time, Shaq. That time it wasn't a travel.
Little thingy he does.
He forces help and he finds an A for the dunk. So, I mean, he's a tough guard. Defenses have a tough time with him with the ball because he dances so well, finds his teammates. But like you said, they have to go at him defensively on the other end.
57-55 is the score. Last week, Reggie Miller was sitting where you are sitting now. Kenny went to the board. Kenny went inside the game. And you know who he took with him inside the game?
Who?
Reggie Miller.
Oh, he did?
So it was not just Kenny in the game.
Oh.
So the board is yours if you'd like to go.
I'll think about it.
You know, you don't have to think about it. We can do it on the show.
I'll think about it. But I want to show you my play first.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see your play.
So, Candace and Chuck, don't you hate when the big guy gets it in the post and he doesn't go up strong? Like right here, what's his name? Daniel
Tice?
Tice. He's going to get the ball, and you know he's not going to go up strong. So as we roll the play, you know what, Ernie?
What?
I think I'm going to go on the board.
Oh!
Freeze it, freeze it, freeze it, freeze it,
Freeze it, okay.
freeze it. I'm going in the board. I'm going in the board.
You're going in the game?
Yes, I'm going in the game.
Oh,
goodness.
Kenny.
I'm going in
Can't
the
wait to
game.
see the next tweet from Kenny on this.
Please get stuck in there.
Listen, big fella, when you get the ball in the post, you have to go, what's that? Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert, you gotta go up strong. For example, if Chuck was playing me in the post, this is what I would do to Chuck. Come on back here, Chuck. I know you're scared. But I would get the ball right here, right? And Chuck would try that crazy defense, and I would make a strong move. And then I said, no, Chuck, the ref's not gonna call that. Stop flopping, baby, get right back up. Or if the ref's gonna be calling that, get him here, Akeem Olajuwon, drop step this way. But me, I'm going up. If a guy's smaller than me, I'm going up strong, and I'm throwing it down, and I'm stepping over him. Ref's not gonna call a tech. That's how you gotta play, big man. Get me out of here.
That.
And that's how you gotta play, Candace. You gotta come.
Yo, man, y'all messing up my picture.
Well, Chuck, you were in the game too. How about
Chuck,
Look at
Come on,
that.
just
man.
wanna
Y'all
say,
better quit messing
Chuck,
with my poster, man.
I just want to say, Chuck, I apologize. I really do, Chuck. I'm sorry, but that's exactly how you got to. So Daniel Theis, when you get the ball in the post, you got to go up strong.
Did you break his head when you were doing that move?
Yes, I did. Here you go, Chuck. Love you. And if you hold it up from the back.
Can somebody call HR?
But if you
I'm
don't
getting
hold
bullied
Chuck,
at work, America.
Chuck, if you don't hold it up, it'll do that. So you know you got to hold it up in the
Come
back.
on, man.
Okay?
Why y'all color my teeth in, man? That's
Got to go up strong, big man.
Chuck, you got 30 seconds to encapsulate the first half of this game.
The Rockets switch everything. I would make James Harden play pay for that every single time. I'd make him play on both ends of the floor. You know, you only have so much energy in a game. They're letting him play on one side of the court. Like Daniel Theis, dude, you got a 6'3" guy guarding you. You're 7 feet tall. You don't have to make any move. Just get in the air. But these NBA teams, man, they're dumbing in rocks. I mean, they don't have any strategy. It's just, hey, let's just shoot a bunch of threes. They have no strategy whatsoever. These little nerds, these analytical guys are ruining the game.
Daniel Theis, by the way. And you just sit there and make sure that you're... Yeah.
Don't let yourself go, Chuck.
That's like rock'em sock'em robots.
Go up strong, Daniel Theis.
Yeah, come on. Don't let these little guys play. Hey, man, you better quit writing on my face and stuff.
I didn't write on your face.